Stormy loves to race around her yard and give kisses. It's so great that she can finally do that now.
We first met Stormy a couple of months ago, and her family loves her. They just couldn't afford to build her a fence. A lot of people resort to tethering their dogs when they don't have a fence, but tethering a dog all day outdoors can have really dire consequences. Dogs can become lonely, aggressive, fearful, and overprotective when they're restrained and isolated all the time. They can suffer from the elements, and they often get wounds around their neck from the collar. It can become too tight and irritate their necks as they strain against the tether. The tether itself can actually choke the dog if it gets tangled around objects, not to mention that they're vulnerable to attacks or harassment by people and other animals. It's really just a miserable existence for any dog. As more and more communities are realizing the damage that tethering can cause, they're limiting the amount of time that a dog can be legally tethered, and in some places, tethering is prohibited altogether.
We know the safest place for a dog is to be in the home, but when that's not possible, we can help make the situation safer and more humane for the dog by helping his or her family to build a fence.
Animal Protection of New Mexico recently began a pilot fencing project under our Humane Communities initiative. We want to help get dogs off of tethers and give them the freedom and safety of a fenced yard. We're working on a case-by-case basis with local animal services officers to approach potential candidates for dog fences. And we started in Santa Fe County because a local ordinance that bans tethering will soon take effect. Luckily, local planning codes for building fences didn't present any problems, but at Stormy's place, we did face a big challenge. The yard was located on a very steep slope. High Country Fencing came to the rescue. They put up the posts one day, and a few days later, after the concrete had set, they came back and finished the fence.
Stormy was so happy when she ran into her yard for the first time. She ran from person to person as if to say thank you to everyone.
Building a fence for a dog may not seem that important with all the other challenges we face in New Mexico, but it's actually a really powerful part of making our communities more humane.